from the bottom of my heart, bun United Airlines. United Airlines, bun United Airlines. Oi!
Back
again in the
studio. Episode 51.
Yeah, it is 51, isn't it?
5.
Do you know what? Yeah. It's a shame what happened to the last one.
I know.
It's a shame.
Do you know it's okay though? It's okay.
Yeah, man.
It's okay. We don't need to talk about the past.
Yeah.
So here today with your favourite bunch. We got Dan in the stew, Axe in the stew, Sean in the stew. And we got our special guest, friend of the show,
recurring guest. So it's like it's your third time now, isn't it?
Third time.
Yeah, third time and counting.
Local guy.
They love you, bro.
They love you.
Good evening, lads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got 𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐵𝐵,
Yes,
𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐿,
Joey B.
Joey B.
That's about all of them aliases. Lorenzo, Keith.
They don't tell them about Keith.
Keith's a silent one.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you could probably see, or you'll hear absence of another person being 𝐚𝐴𝐳𝐿. He had a unfortunate, just an unfortunate mistake.
Punctuality to a whole new level.
Yeah, do you know what it was? Yeah, like this is why you check. And you double and you triple check the group chat.
When you say the group chat again,
He was like, is anyone here?
So basically, we had the studio session booked for 9:15, but 9:15 in the PM, not the AM. Yeah. A certain man took it too far and turned up at AM, innit? So I woke up and saw the message that he was like, right, is anyone here? And then Aaron's just been like, nah.
Done.
Aaron's been like, nah, were you there already? Nah, fam. And to be honest as well, yeah.
You have to play the clip.
Oh yeah. No. Play it. Alright, so yeah. This is a voice note from 𝐚𝐴𝐳 this morning.
Can I play the other one? But did he say anything bad in the other one?
I can't remember.
Let me play the first one. Yeah. Because you were stressed.
Bro, fam, do you know what, yeah? She's one of you know what?
Shall I play the other one? Nah, I'm not going to play the other one. Let me just leave that. I can't remember what he said.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, he turned up early. I mean, very, very early. But
he
probably wanted a McMuffin and that. And
do you know what the worst thing about it is that no one's heard from him for the rest of the day. That was all making jokes, everything like that. No one's heard from him.
You know when you're just vexed?
Yeah.
He's probably just working with a screw face now.
Yeah. It still hurts him, fam. But you know when you have no one to blame but you, so you can't say nothing. You can't say nothing. Like I know them ones there, fam. And you even hoping that maybe the screenshots said 9:15 AM or something, so that maybe you can have something to a reason as to why. But
you told them 9. It don't even make sense, bro.
You know what? Because
9:15 in the morning.
Because
I told him about
Friday.
Yeah. We even said that, raw. Like me and Joey have to go to a function after. Yeah. So at midnight, by midnight. So I don't know. And I spoke to him on headset when we was playing COD together. I was just like, 9:15. Yeah, like what? Like he was like,
Did you go
really.
bed early that day?
Huh?
Did you go bed early? Because I know you like to.
No, but this was like a couple of days. This is when we was about to sort out. Like, this is when we was sorting out the times. But yeah, is what it is. You live and you learn, innit?
Yeah, I hope you
I'm trying to hear about you guys' trip because I haven't seen Axe since you.
Yeah.
Oh, where to start?
So for you guys, if you haven't seen already, me, Axe, and Joey, we went to the 6th. We went back to Toronto. We went back Canada, Toronto.
Yeah.
What an experience.
And I think part of me kind of blames Aaron. Part of me blames Aaron because the first thing when we met up at Heathrow, the first thing he said was, "Are you ready for an adventure, lads?" And an adventure is what we got.
What an adventure, man!
An adventure is what we got. So where do we start with that one?
Start with the journey.
In fact,
Let's start the journey.
From the bottom of my heart, bun United Airlines. United Airlines, bun United Airlines.
I've heard of
honestly,
United Airlines before.
They can get the fuck out of here.
No, they are. I think they're quite. I think they are quite a big. They are a big airline company, obviously in America. I believe. I don't know if I need to look into it more. But have you ever watched the film United '93? With
I've seen it, but it's just never appealed to me.
Yeah. But with the terrorists that took over the plane.
I think I have seen
and
it,
I think they tried to hijack the plane, and the people fought back, and then it ended up nosediving and stuff like that.
I might have to watch that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good film, but yeah, I think it makes sense if that was United Airlines. Anyway, so we booked our flight for what time was it?
It was 12:15 p.m. That's the
12
time we were meant to leave.
Yeah. So 12:15, and we was meant to arrive. We got a connecting flight, so we
Never again.
Yeah, so we were connecting in Washington to go to Toronto.
Yeah.
So from 12:15, what happened from there?
Mechanical failure, isn't it?
Yeah, so from 12:15, we were meant to get on the plane. Tell me why we're getting on the plane at about 1:30 p.m.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was delayed for about an hour 15
That's
minutes.
what happened
Yeah,
with me and Van when we went multiple.
which is happening a lot at the moment with all obviously the planes and and everything. So
but bearing in mind our layover time at our connecting destination was an hour and 46 minutes.
So we were already an hour and
40.
15 late. So we had 30 minutes to get on our connecting flight.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And we had to transfer our own luggage.
So this is this is it.
Remember I got interrogated and arrested. Remember?
Oh my gosh. So
You got arrested?
no. So basically, like Joey has this thing, where if he's trying to get somewhere, he don't care about no one else. He's running. He's running for the gate. If he gets there, then he'll be like, like my guys are coming or whatever. But he's in no rush, and he forgets about us. Yeah, he ain't missing a flight for no one, innit? So we got to the point where they
So you left then?
No.
So Joey, no, let's be real, Joey.
Yeah, Joey, tell the truth.
No, I wasn't leaving
Tell
you.
the truth.
I wasn't leaving you.
That's probably why they took you, fam.
No, that's probably. So I wasn't leaving.
What was
you
you doing?
I was just trying to ensure that we
walking
got
ahead.
there. No, we were trying to say we got there. So I put my foot on the. You know,
Left you, innit?
He left us, fam.
You
I know Joey, man.
know when
He left you like-
you know when it says board at gate blah blah blah. Joey was running.
No, I'll put my foot on the gate and say, yo, I ain't moving until these man come.
No. But you was gone though. You was like about 5 travelators in front of us, fam.
Because I'm quick. It's my fault.
This guy.
So-
Anyway, so yeah, where we got to the point where just before you're about to board the plane and they check your boarding pass and passport, there was queues. So I think they were taking in zones 1, which was like first pass. I think zones 1 and 2 were so they group it in it, and someone went off to the left and said, yeah, Joey, like for Joey to come over to the right hand side, innit? So we followed Joey, obviously thinking that they want all of us. The woman shouted at me because I followed Joey.
Hey.
I don't know. But
When you say no one heard that,
She's like, no, she said something like that.
yeah, but like I was like, all right, cool. There's no need to shout. But anyway,
where is she from?
I can't. Actually, yeah,
It's alright. It's neither here nor there.
yeah.
So yeah, so Joey's
Yeah.
gone through now, and we're thinking to ourselves like, what? Why is Joey getting special treatment? He's like,
Yeah,
he's walking
yeah.
through.
Did you get on the plane or was they searching you?
Hold on, wait.
So anyway, so Joseph's going through, and then we just see Joseph go behind some black wall.
Basically said, come round the corner, sir.
Said, come round the corner.
Come round
to
the
Joey.
corner.
And then we didn't see Joey. We didn't see Joey at all for about 5 minutes. Anyway, me and Sean they've called our zone, so we've gone through now.
Is this still why you got half an hour to get on the plane?
No, so this is at Heathrow.
It's at Heathrow, even before we got on the plane. So we've gone through now, and we're walking through. But as we're walking through, we just turn our heads to the right, just before you're about to walk down the long walk to the plane. You see Joey there getting interrogated.
Yeah, it's Joey and someone else getting interrogated, like, and we were thinking, right, like, what do we do? Do we wait for Joey or do we carry on? So we carried on, but then Joey obviously he caught up with us, and what did they stop you for again?
They stopped me for some stripping and said, oh, we got to search you. I said, search me for what? And then they're like, oh, take your electronics, take out your stuff. And I was just like, for what? Oh, show me that your phone's off.
What?
Yeah, acting
Why they asking
stupid.
for your
They're asking
I don't
the
know.
dumbest of questions I've ever come across. They come up to me and say, hi Justin. Who's next? I said, my name's not Justin, it's Joe. Yeah. So, oh no, sorry. Oh, the other guy's Justin. Yeah. And then he's trying to say to me, oh, who's next to you? I was like, this is my ticket.
Yeah, in the, like seating wise, isn't it?
Seating wise. And I'm just like, why are you asking me this question? Like, asking me random questions.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
And then they were like to the other guy, oh, who's next to you? Who's next to you? Talking about his kids and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what kid's next to me. My wife got the ticket. What do you want this?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Stupid. And then we're just like, I was like, look, am I done here? Like, I'm getting sick and tired of this. Am I done here?
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, you're done here. Yeah, you're free to go. It was just a quick search. Like, that's not a quick search. You took my name down. You took my number. For what reason?
I'm just wondering what. Yeah.
And he just stamped my ticket and said searched. I'm not.
Searched, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering what made them take you two out of everyone that was trying to
What made
book.
them take them?
No. But what? Say it. Because the thing is, I guarantee that. But there was plenty of black man or ethnic.
You don't exactly have a big. Like I get stopped every time I go airport. I'm
Yeah,
just used to it.
same,
I'm just something I know that's gonna happen. To
Yeah.
me. So I just
Get asked if I've done business in Syria in the last couple years, fam. All the time, fam. But
Don't ask if you do business.
yeah. One time when I went Turkey, shall I say?
You're lying.
No. One time when I went Turkey, they asked me if I've been to any of the following countries, which was
Syria's
Syria.
a war-torn country.
Yeah, they've asked me if I've been to Syria, Iran, Iraq, and there was one other country. Yeah, something like that.
I don't.
In the last couple of years or something like that.
I don't know what business you'd have in Syria. Bro.
I don't know if I'm. And this
A
was
London accent.
this was 8 years ago as well.
I still had a London accent.
No, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, but you know, radicalism and all them
What does
things.
that mean?
You never know.
But you never had this 8 years ago.
I can't remember what I had 8 years
Profile
ago.
you look like 8 years
Yeah,
ago.
profiling.
Profiling it. I was going Turkey though, if that counts for anything.
That's probably
But,
but so
yeah.
from there anyway, we got on the plane, and then the journey wasn't too bad. Like
No.
it was alright. Like they knew we were late, so they just kept stuffing us with food and complimentary drinks and everything. So it was like, alright, cool. And then we land. So we land what, an hour and 15 minutes later. So we got about half an hour now.
Sorry, everyone knows that we're late, and obviously, I think the majority of the plane had connecting flights to make.
Yeah. So you can imagine everyone's trying to get off that plane now.
Yeah.
And it's one of them big, like obviously 3-row plane. You know, everyone's trying to get off now. So anyway, we got off the plane. And
Just when you're trying to go for your next country.
yeah, trying to go. So we've gotten off the plane. We're in Washington.
Up because
Yeah.
you get me.
Yeah.
So we've gone from We've gone from London to Washington. Yeah, that was where our connecting flight was. So we got off in Washington now, and then we're going through, and now we've got to go through immigration. But if you're on a connecting flight, they tell you to go down like a different lane.
I think it was either US citizens or other.
Yeah. So we got put in other. So lucky enough, our plane from Washington that was meant to take us to Toronto was delayed. It was delayed
As
half
well.
an hour. So in total, we had half an hour to get to our plane and another. So we had a good sort of hour.
Alright. Couldn't even stop. Did you just stop for food?
No.
Eventually.
Well, yeah, eventually.
Eventually. So anyway, we're going for immigration now. It's taking ages. Everyone's complaining. People are trying to cut the line, saying I've got a connecting flight. Everyone's got a connecting flight. So you know what people are like.
Sorry,
Anyway.
the cheeky thing as well, yeah. The woman that was there, that she didn't really give a fuck about anyone, innit? The one that was working there. And she turned around, I think she must have been having a to and fro with one of the guys who was like, oh, like I'm late for my connecting flight. She turned around, she's like, who here's got a connecting flight to make? Obviously, everyone put their hand up thinking they're gonna get busted. She's like, yeah, see, everyone's got to wait.
She used us as an example. It's peak, man. So yeah,
Do that, man.
She didn't have to do that.
Everyone's
fam.
hopes up.
Yeah, man.
peak. So we're waiting in the line now. Anyway, we get through, and you know, I don't know if anyone's been to the US yet, but when you're getting into the US through immigration, sometimes they're a bit
Sorry,
strong.
Sorry to cut in, but this is the second time that Joey left us here. Because Joey, that basically, I can't remember how it happened, but there was some people that people were allowed to go to cut the line, innit?
Yeah.
Because I think they said they had like 5 minutes to make their plane or whatever. So it was like cool. You know, like when an ambulance cuts through traffic, and then people tail the ambulance. That's what Joey tried to do with these people, yeah.
So Joey's left us again.
He's left us again. But guess who's the last to get through customs?
Joey.
The woman was on Joey, fam. Like she
Joey?
fam.
She was on to Joey.
Onto him.
Like, he's big.
Do you know when
Like, I don't know.
Do you know when you get to like the customs desk and you're speaking to the immigration officer, yeah? But in the States, they're very like
Aggressive.
with it.
Aggressive.
So like we had to put, you know, you have to,
I don't know.
yeah.
They just hated me. I don't know what that woman did. Sir, look up.
Yeah. She told him to look at the camera, and as like he smiled but looked at her, and she shouted at him, "Look at the camera!" Like, yeah. She weren't having it still.
I don't know. You tell me.
And you know what they're like? They take your thumb and fingerprints and blah blah blah. All the rest of that. So
where are you going?
So after that, we've gotten through now, and this is where you have to transfer your luggage to your next flight.
You look.
So we're
It's my
running.
luggage.
No, our luggage is there. So you know when they've taken them all off the conveyor belt and they're just sitting in one pile, just waiting for us. So anyway, we've gone over there, picked our luggage up, and we're just rushing now because we're thinking, right, like we still got to go through security again.
Again?
Yeah. So like we had to go through security again, but it was pretty quick. Anyway, we've dropped our bags off, but where we've dropped them off, it's kind of like there was just guys saying it, like porters saying, "Oh yeah, like just drop your bags off here. Like we'll make sure it's okay. We'll put it on the conveyor belt." So, bearing in mind, there's bags lined up to go on this conveyor belt. So we've left our bags there now. We've walked through, gone through security, calm, and then we realised we think we got about 5 minutes, 10 minutes by the time we've gone through immigration. So we're running to the gate, running down the gate.
We were running.
Joe's at the start. Joe's is at the front. Joe's is pacing it.
Now, because Joe can walk.
Yeah, but
Joe's is
pacing it
fast, man. And then Joseph gets to the gate first, and lo and behold, doors are closed. And you know what they're like? Once the door's closed, they're not opening it up for you.
The plane's still there.
Plane's still there though. We can see the plane.
We can see the plane.
They're not letting you on the plane.
No, even though we can see it.
We can see the plane. It's there, fam.
But they've closed the
Got on
plane
the plane
doors.
though, innit? You didn't pay for another ticket.
Well,
Fam.
so realised we didn't get onto the plane, innit? So we're like,
So
man,
they made you watch the plane stay there and move off.
Well, I found the nearest member of staff.
Oh my
and I
God.
said, listen, we're meant to be on that plane. Like, we're here. I can see the plane there. Like, what's the deal? She's like, are the doors closed?
Oh,
Yeah. Well, then the plane's gone.
that's when
I
you
said,
have to
but the
start
plane is
getting
there.
ignorant. You have to start getting ignorant.
But this is it, though. This is
What
it.
did you say about the doors closed?
Do you know what?
Open the door.
It was rude, fam.
I was close to getting annoyed.
And then what happened from
How
there
long,
was.
how long did you wait there until the plane?
So this is the next part. Yeah. So we've walked back to customer services now. Yeah, because obviously we've got to change our flight or whatever, or see what the next available flight is. So we've gone over there, but you can imagine everyone that was meant to get on their connecting flights, they're all late as well. So the line's massive. Thank God, I can't remember what was her name. One of the girls there was called Leah. Yeah, shout out Leah. Man.
Shout out Leah.
Yeah.
Great employee.
Leah.
At Washington,
At
whatever.
at United Airlines,
Yeah.
Washington DC. Yeah, if you hear this, big up yourself. But
Yeah,
so we get there now, and one of them pulls us to the side, and they're like, she's like almost like the supervisor, and she says,
she was the big dog.
She was the big
She was the
dog,
big dog.
yeah.
Him, her, and some
and some
other
other
guy.
don, in a brown suit. Yeah,
Yeah.
he looks.
You know, you know,
Brown suit.
yeah, brown.
No,
But
eccentric,
you know, he had the socks to match as well. Like,
Yeah.
he was
Brown
Yeah.
socks.
brown.
Was
He
it
had the like
sharp though?
the caramel
yeah,
sort of
sharp,
socks.
yeah.
He was
Sharp,
doing this thing.
Yeah.
And then
Strong wood.
he did it tailored. And you know, he had the little United
The
Airlines
pockets,
badge and everything.
and the pocket square to match as well, fam.
Yeah. So anyway, he's pulled us to the side now, and this other lady, and they've said, "Oh, like, where are you going?" Said, "We're going to Toronto." Cool. And then what we've done is that they've said to us, "Oh, well, the airline has already rebooked you onto another flight, but the flight's at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, and it's another connecting flight. So they were going to make us fly to Chicago, and then fly to Toronto. Yeah, Chirac. Yeah.
Go.
Huh? No. So they said. So this is where, you know what I'm like when I want to get.
I know,
You know
you
when I
start
get into that
getting
mode.
ignorant,
Yeah. Or I start getting like direct.
yeah.
Like yeah. So anyway, I'm speaking to them. I'm like, nah, like we need to get to Toronto tonight.
Massive arrow when he's getting
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
100%.
We're getting to Toronto
Later
tonight.
comes out.
Yeah. And then what we done was that they said to us, okay, well, there's a standby flight. There's a flight tonight at 10 p.m. But we're gonna have to put you on standby.
That's a
And
direct flight, by the
It's
way.
a direct flight to Toronto from Washington. If you don't get on that flight, then you got to go for the flight at 6 in the morning. But thank God, Leah, she gave us hotel vouchers and like taxi vouchers, meal vouchers,
vouchers,
that
everything.
we could stay
Coupons.
obviously in a nice, nice.
We were
nice-
rich
we were
in
rich
Washington
coupons.
DC coupons, fam. We were rich, fam.
swear.
Yeah,
bro.
she niced us.
Yeah.
And then so if we didn't
Like,
get there,
like Kings that night.
Yeah.
so we had the option of obviously going to the hotel if we didn't make that flight. Anyway, we've waited around now. So can you imagine from 6 o'clock until about 10 p.m. The flight's at 10. We were just waiting around. So we went Chick-fil-A.
I've never had Chick-fil-A.
Banging, bro. Banging. You know what? I'm gonna take you, bro. I'm gonna take you to a Chick-fil-A, fam, because it's banging.
Did you not go Popeyes? The Popeyes American.
I've been Popeyes.
We didn't take Joey
We
to
didn't take
Popeyes,
Joey.
actually.
I want to taste that burger.
Yeah, it's
Popeyes is alright as
juicy
well.
still. It's juicy.
But yeah, but Chick-fil-A slaps. And then so we're waiting around for a bit, hoping that we get onto this flight. We've gone to the gate anyway.
By the time we've done all the stuff, like we've wasted what was it, like 3 hours, 4 hours waiting.
And then so we
haven't even got to Toronto yet. We've
No.
been here for like half hour.
No, we even contemplated like what we might even be able to go out
in Washington.
for the night.
Maybe it was a sign. Maybe like we get in a hotel for the night and we go out in Washington and then we got like
possibly
a story to tell. But anyway, we've gotten to the gate now, waiting to see if we can get onto the plane. They've said to us, you got to wait till everyone gets on. Lucky enough, 3 seats were available, or like four seats were available.
Yeah.
we got
So
onto
we
our
were here
little plane.
counting people as they're boarding or as they're coming to wait in the area. And then as they're getting onto the thing, we're like, that's 35. You counted them too. That's 37.
It was a 50-seater plane, by the way.
Yeah, it's a 50-seater plane. So basically, we needed no more than 47.
You know what's making me upset?
What's that?
All this happened because the lady didn't open the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dumb.
But this is it. The worst thing about it, the thing was still connected to the side of the plane, fam. It was still connected to the side of the plane, but yeah.
So it's not even the worst part, really, when I think about it. It's one of the worst parts. But anyway, get on the plane. We're all happy now. We're in Toronto. We get there the same day that we were meant to, just a couple hours later. So anyway, you get to baggage claim. You're walking through. Conveyor belt starts moving. You're like, okay, cool. Like maybe they're just loading our bags. Like it must be they just loaded them. Goes around once, twice, 3 times. Our bags aren't there.
Didn't it stop?
This is when I'm
sure it stopped. It stopped and our bags weren't there. It was like, alright.
Oh shit. So some woman walked up to us and she said, "Are you coming from United Airlines Washington?" She was like, "Okay." She took our bag numbers, took me to the side, and then she was reading something, and then she was like,
take you to the side, innit?
"Yeah, it's peak, fam." And
But
then she
listen to what she did, fam.
and then she said to me, "Your bags aren't here." She said, "They're still." She said, "Your bags are still in Washington." Yeah?
Oh,
And the worst thing is, we went to United Airlines customer services when we were in Washington. We spoke to another girl.
Gail.
Who gave us
Gail
as well. She gave us more vouchers.
Yeah, she gave
Voucher coupons galore. And then- but she told us that there's this law where basically, if you're an international traveller and they don't transfer your luggage to wherever you're meant to be going on your connecting flight, the airline receives a massive fine.
oh yeah.
So
That's what we heard,
when we got to Toronto and we realised our luggage wasn't there, we're like, or she said to us that there's no way they'd leave your luggage in Washington because it's a massive problem for the airline.
But we were skeptical because we was like, alright, if we're waiting for the standby flight, we don't know whether we're getting on that flight. So how are they gonna load the luggage, our luggage on there
in
last minute?
in like 5 minutes.
Do you
How
know
are they
what
gonna
I mean?
load?
Like,
it's never gonna happen when you think about it.
yeah. When you think about it,
Yeah.
But like even what Aaron was saying, when the woman took him to the side, I don't know exactly what happened, but tell them about that when she basically gave you she gave you a number basically.
Wasn't your luggage in Chicago?
No.
Sorry, I'll get to that bit. Yeah.
There is a lot
So-
of controversy. Yeah.
Anyway, she's taking down my number. She said your luggage is in Washington and it's not going to arrive till tomorrow midday. She said that we'll deliver it to you. Cool. So I gave her our Airbnb address and that. We're obviously all vexed. Anyway, we've got to our Airbnb and all we have is like the clothes on our back basically. So we've just washed all our stuff.
I ain't got no shorts. I'm in thick tracksuit, fam.
Yeah.
I'm in thick woolen tracksuit, fam.
Yeah. And we've got no change. The smart thing to do, they say, is bring a little change of clothes and a little carry on. But we haven't done that. So we washed all our stuff anyway. And then the next day, something just told. I woke up quite early, but something told me to just call the number and just see like, has it actually arrived? Is it going to be for midday? I've called the number now, and they said to me, it's not going to come at 12. It's not going to arrive for 12. It might be on the 2 o'clock flight, but it also might arrive by 6 o'clock. It doesn't arrive by 6 o'clock. It'll be here the next following day. And I was like, nah.
Be on the flight that we're supposed to be on, but the next day.
That's not happening. Being like, she gave me this personal number to call, so I've called this person, and that's what they've told me. Sean, in the meanwhile, was on the phone to customer services at United Airlines.
I can just imagine, look, your stress, your face push out, and Dre's just sitting.
Yeah. But the worst thing about it is that the woman at the airport that gave Axe the number, she said, "Call me if it doesn't come."
It's my personal number.
It's my personal number.
Couldn't get through.
Aaron called it. Turns out the person who answered she said I wasn't even working.
I wasn't even working.
It wasn't even her, fam.
So she gave me like this work phone number. It's like the work phone
She
number.
said I wasn't even there, fam.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
we've Sean's got through to someone. They've said to us, all right, your luggage should arrive at 2 o'clock.
2 p.m.
2 p.m. So they said to us, we can deliver it. We're like, nah. We'll go into the airport.
Come to the airport and get it.
It's not too far. We'll go get our luggage ourselves, yeah, because I can't trust you lot, clearly. So we got to the airport now. And then they said that you need to call someone to us to get taken through to the luggage area because you're on the other side. So cool. We've done that. And we get there, and then a woman, I was speaking to one yardy woman on the phone, and I've said to her, look, I told her the whole situation, this and that. She's like, oh, well, I can't guarantee your luggage is here. Yeah, but I've been waiting. And I said, but we've been waiting. So she just kissed her teeth at me and just locked off the phone.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't think she was expecting to meet me. That's what it was. She wasn't expecting to meet me.
Yeah.
And when you pulled that, she was starting.
She changed her whole tone.
Yeah, she was
When she saw us all, she changed
yeah.
her tone.
Yeah.
And because we got British accents and stuff, she probably thought
like upper class, what? Yeah,
or something like
snobbish.
that. And then when we get
Because
there,
you lot are well spoken.
that's what it is.
But do you
Pretty far, I was
remember
right
the
on the
time where we're finding out that you guys is your luggage came in on a flight from Washington, but there was like they were trying to say the ticket that we've got that is obviously the file number for the lost luggage. Basically, it was saying that there's only one bag with it.
Yeah.
So then we was like, what's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on? Then we found out that there is 3 under that name, but only 2 have arrived in Toronto.
So only 2 bags arrived. Yeah?
We're trying to find out. Okay, so whose bag is it? I've got one for Joseph, and I've got one for Aaron.
Oh,
So it's fine.
Yeah. So
it turns out my one went to Chicago.
So his one went Chirac, yeah. It went on the connecting flight to Chicago, then Toronto. Why?
They're just
I don't
throwing
know.
bags about, innit?
They're doing something. They're doing
Throwing
something.
bags
Mine and Joseph came straight from Washington, yeah. But tell me this: when the lady's taking us through to the baggage claim area, I'm looking at my suit. I'm walking up to my suitcase, and my suitcase is leaning to one side, like it's done. Like it's upset.
It's upset.
It's as upset as me.
Like it's
Yeah?
already
And then I walk up to it, and 2 walls are missing.
Oh no.
2 walls are missing from my suitcase.
Yeah,
Oh,
And you know, by this point,
You're finished,
We're
yeah.
wearing the same tracksuit from last, even if it's washed, but we're wearing the same things from last night. We've had to travel to the airport. I'm done. Like emotionally, I'm drained.
Yeah.
So we walked up to
I
but
think
the
this is
woman
when
that
I
was with
watching-
us.
This is when I started watching lots of Insta story.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the woman that was with her, she was actually very helpful. Yeah, she's the one. What was her name?
I don't.
I wrote it down anyway. I'm gonna have to,
I forgot. I forgot. But yeah, she was very.
She was
helpful.
very helpful. Yeah, she's the first thing she said to me was like, "Don't worry, we'll get you a new suitcase." I was like, "Thank God."
Yeah.
So she got me a new suitcase. It was a little bit smaller than my other one, but
No, you should have demanded. You were the same size.
she said this is the only one we've got in here, and I was like, it's a nice suitcase though. Can't lie, you can't lie.
Yeah. It was a solid. It was sturdy. It
It's a
was sturdy.
sturdy way. It
Fair
just been a
enough.
little bit bigger.
But then
anyway, and then I complained. I complained, and they gave me some compensation.
Yeah.
It's a nice bit of compensation.
Little 150 in
that's alright.
Yeah.
in dollars though. Little what 75.
That's alright. T-Jigs.
Yeah. No, it's calm, man.
But it was in a voucher though, so you have to.
Yeah. So you have to. Yeah. But you can cash it. I think you got to wait for a bit, and then you got to cash it.
That's an American thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Food stamps.
Food stamps, vouchers. They love a coupon there.
Yeah.
So what happened next?
Then eventually we was like, all right, so my thing is obviously gone Chicago. So they're telling me to look out for all the Chicago flights coming into Toronto. and there was one at 4 p.m.
What time was it at the time?
6.
By this point, it was about maybe 3. Yeah, maybe
about 3 o'clock now.
Oh,
Yeah.
so to be an hour.
Yeah, so 4, 6, and 10 o'clock.
Which one was it on? The 10 o'clock
So
one?
luckily, so I waited for the first one. At 4 o'clock, and in fact, it was actually, I remember it was 16:51. 16:51.
Basically 5.
Yeah, so obviously that came in, and I said, all right, let me wait 15-20 minutes. So like they do the unloading and that. Then I came straight back up and I said, all right, this one's coming. I need you to check if my bag is on there. So she went and done the thing. And this is why I say shout out her, because anyone else could have been like, you gotta wait. You gotta wait. But
I might be one of them people, you know. If I'm having a long day, you have to wait.
nah, man. So, hey, carry on for me.
Yeah. So anyway, Sean's bag arrives. It arrives on the 4:51 p.m. flight.
Yeah.
So lo and behold, we've all got our luggage now. So we've all just rejoiced, man. Like it's just it's time. It's time for the holiday to start. Yeah, we got our stuff.
And then we were gonna celebrate, like we secured the deal, fam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know what? We didn't even chat about the rudeness of the woman at 𝐥𝐤𝐬.
That's the same night. So we got our luggage. That was the night before.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah.
But we can go back to that. But we anyway, we got our luggage now. So holiday is started now. And then that night we went out and got frass, fam.
Oh my goodness, that you showed me. The video you showed me.
That was another night.
That was another night.
You know, it was on a mad
But
thing,
that
fam.
first night, obviously, with all the drama that went on, we were just like, let's go out and enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, man.
So we've gone out now, went to apartment 200. Shout out apartment 200.
Yeah, shout out apartment.
Nice vibe. You like that? You like it there, Dan? Yeah. Dan would like apartment. It's nice. Like
Think of a New York apartment.
But like
I've never
a
been to
massive,
New York before.
like it's almost like a massive loft that's like lowly dim lit, and like, but the music's always on
Have
point.
you been in London called Penthouse?
Do you know what? Sorry,
Is it back in the day, Penthouse? So it's just kind of like that. If you go all the way up, and then there's like a nice dark lit, like a dark room, and it's like nice and good. And just good vibes as well.
Lit.
Yeah. So I was even gonna liken it to, you remember you watched Power, innit?
Yeah.
You know Tommy's penthouse.
Yeah.
It's basically like
It
that,
wasn't
but
like penthouse as a basement.
No, it weren't a basement. Like it's like picture that, but then you got couches, you got pool tables,
Proper, it's nice,
you
man.
got
It's
bar
like-
and
it's
like
good
obviously
vibes.
DJs.
That was you lot's apartment.
No, that's where we went.
That's where that's what the club's called. The club's called Apartment 200.
Yeah.
It's like
Right,
that.
okay, my bad.
So we've gone there now. Anyway, we had a good night, and then like now is where the fun really starts, because it's Caribana. It's carnival weekend.
Yeah.
And then so we went. Oh, it was lit.
It was good. Yeah, it was good still.
So you
It
have
was
fun,
good.
okay?
Huh?
No.
Do you know what, Dan? I'm so sorry, bro, because I said it as well. I said it when I was there. Yeah, I was walking with Lexi, and I said to her as well, I need to get funnel cake.
Funnel cake has to be one of the best sort of like street dessert food things I've ever had
Yeah.
in my life. It's like half donut, half.
But this is the thing that
ice cream.
Carnival wasn't really on street though. It wasn't on street like that.
Where was it?
It was like,
It was basically where we went for the carnival part. We went to the parade bit, but it was kind of like, you know when, all right, you see when the floats at Notting Hill go down the road, and then they all kind of get to one park, kind of, and they all kind of just park up, and everyone goes into the massive park. There's a couple of them like that, but we kind of ended up at the park bit where it was at the end of it, so we weren't on the road with the float. We were on one road, but they were all going down, but it was kind of towards the end of it.
Let me start, fam. That was one thing I wanted you lot to try, bro.
I know, Dan. I know.
we'll go back just for that, fam. Just for that, we'll go
Next time
back.
I go,
Did
I'm
you ask
trying.
Lex about it?
Yeah, I did. I saw
did she say?
a
What did she say about
place.
it?
I saw a place for funnel that sold like primarily funnel cake. That was their thing. But I said it to her, and she was like, it's kind of one of them things you have to have like. Now that you can't really rewarm it, like you got to kind of have it
when it's hot.
When it's hot, she said, and then I was like, I'm not really feeling it right now.
Do you know what it's like? Yeah. You know when you have. How can I describe it? You know when you have like hot apple pie.
Yeah.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
But it's not just apple pie. It's like donut and waffle as well.
Yeah, everything, fam.
It's everything mixed up into one.
Cinnamon and that just sounds like paradise, right?
Bro, it's brutal.
But but even just carrying on as well. You know what? I wish you told me about it as well, you know, because I feel like
I thought I should have patterned.
No, I did mention.
You mentioned it.
I did mention that. But we were just doing so much. Or like,
yeah. But on the first night, obviously, we went to a place called 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐞, basically their bagel king, innit? Would you say?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say.
You say the bagel?
I wouldn't say it's their bagel king, but
alright, but 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐞 anyway. But we went in there and I think there was a black woman in the back cooking, so you knew the food was gonna be good.
The auntie arm.
The auntie arm in it.
The auntie arm. The strength.
Yeah. You know, just spin the pot, fam.
yeah, thing, man.
Yeah, and then you had one next don that was, I don't know what he was doing, maybe giving orders or something. But then you had one woman who was taking the orders. She looked Asian.
Yeah,
She was Trini.
Maybe or Guyanese.
she could. Yeah,
But she had the attitude.
Yeah, the
attitude of a black woman in a Caribbean shop.
Absolutely reek.
Because
attitude
what happened was,
banging.
I can't remember what we kind of joined orders in it.
Trini, bro.
And yeah, so we made the order.
Did
she
she, when
act
she
like
was
we-
speaking, was it like she was singing?
nah, she
No,
wasn't.
no.
She wasn't. She
She probably
actually
might have been from there, but she had the like Canadian accent.
Oh, like
So-
she was too nice. Like her shit don't stink.
Like yeah, and it was a thing where we made an order, yeah, and then I think someone asked for like a patty last minute, so she was about to give us I think she showed some attitude with you first. You and Lex were ordering first, so she showed some attitude there. And you know me already, I'm hungry and I'm tired, so I'm not one to mess with at that time, innit? So I thought to myself, so I seen that and I thought, you're not gonna do that with me. You're not gonna do that with me. So
Especially after the couple of days you like.
no, this is on the first day. So this is on the first day. We obviously we ain't got no. We're pissed. We're pissed. So she made the order. She come and obviously stacked the thing and whatever with attitude. Cool. And then someone said, "Oh, can I then get
a patty?"
A patty. So she like scrunched up the thing, took it back, and then went and got a patty. And then I said, "Oh, can I get a ting? You know the grapefruit."
I know what ting is.
Yeah.
So you say, hold on, can I
Yeah.
So you saying Caribbean shop all over the world? It's just mad.
It's just mad attitude.
That is
And then she went to the fridge to go get the thing, opened the door. You know when it slams on the wall? The door slams on the wall when you open it, and she slammed it shut. And I said to her, oh, what did I say to her?
You kind of spoke indirectly, like you kind of said out loud, like
didn't say-
is
I said
there
no.
any need or something?
I said to her like, was that an issue for you? She's like, but she said no, but she didn't look at me in my eye, innit? So it's almost like she was giving attitude. I don't know if she was giving attitude because maybe she's beefing someone at the back.
She probably was beefing someone at the back.
Yeah, but it's
The woman
for
at
me.
the back
It's like
had the arm. She's the boss.
Yeah. She's the one making
she's
making
the
sure the
boss.
food is all right. But I just thought to myself, there's no need for any of this because she's treating people like rubbish. She's treating people like rubbish for no reason.
So you know the food's gonna slap though.
Yeah, the
wouldn't
food
it?
slapped though. The food slapped differently.
Maybe she's just going for a lot. Bro.
Maybe who knows?
But yeah, man.
Leave that at home.
But Caribana itself,
But we went Caribana.
the parade itself was really good.
Yeah, it was good vibes.
If anyone's lucky enough to go to Canada in July and you've got some time, go Caribana for their carnival. It's not as big as Notting Hill, I'd say that, but it's a nice vibe. It was the first time they had the parade after 3 years, so similar to Notting Hill this year, and it was everyone there was just really everyone there was friendly until we saw a fight.
Oh
That's the way it goes,
my days! My days!
There's so many things we have to talk. There's so many things I wanna talk about. But this fight, anyway, I'll break it down really quickly. Yeah. So we were waiting in the line for this food stall. Bearing in mind, yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed about the food stalls there, yeah, because none of them were selling jerk chicken at Carnival.
In fact,
No
he's actually
rice and
queuing up
peas.
for a Filipino store.
And the people behind the stand were Filipino. There's nothing wrong with
But
that.
it's Canada though.
It's
They
Canada.
Are very multicultural.
They-
No,
they
I
are
understand,
but,
I understand.
like, at least have a rice and peas. At least have a
They
jerk
didn't have
chicken. on there.
nothing.
Yeah, no, we had they were selling hot dogs and burgers and like barbecue chicken. Yeah, so
The roasted corn as well. You had the roasted
fair
corn.
enough. Roasted corn.
Was it nice?
So it was alright.
Yeah, yeah.
So we've queued up now, but can you imagine the queue's long? So we've queued for about I'd say about 35 minutes. We're queuing, yeah? It's hot, it's baking, it's about 32 degrees. So we've gotten towards the front now, and there's a girl that stands behind me, and she's one of the girls from the parade, because she's got like the feathers and everything else. All right. But her attitude stunk.
Yeah,
and then
the girl, attitude stink.
Oh,
I thought Canadians were nice.
Just wait.
Behind me was a couple. It was a girl and a guy, and the girl was in the parade as well. So this other girl's stood in line and tried to cut in when we've been waiting there about 35 minutes, 40 minutes. Can you imagine? Everyone's vexed. So she's standing there.
Why are they taking so long to serve people?
The girl and the girl who's part of the couple, she's saying to the girl, like, you can't push in. Like, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. The girl that's pushed in, she's on her phone, ignoring everyone, pretending like she can't hear anyone. So anyway, I can just, you know when you can just hear the tension rising? You can hear it bit by bit.
Yeah.
And now the girl who's in the couple, yeah, she's no longer talking to the girl that's pushed in. She's talking to her boyfriend. Like, did this girl really think she can push in? But and I'm like, oh, that's fucked.
You already know what that.
So Aaron could already hear what's going on. He's like, oh, here we go.
It's about to happen. Anyway, before I know it,
this is when I came to come and join you lot in the queue.
Yeah.
And
they think
then
you pushed in as well.
No, because
they saw that I was going backwards and forwards in it,
and it was fine. But so anyway, it's all kicking up now. And then what I realized is that the girl that's in the couple, she's now kind of shoving the girl in front.
They were barging each other.
They're barging each other because she's on her phone, like pretending like she can't hear no one. She's being rude. And then anyway,
what she say? You don't want this.
You don't want the girl that pushed in. She said you don't want this.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, the girl that was in the couple, she was strong.
Oh yeah,
strong. Like she'll mash her up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
One of them ones.
Yeah.
I know I can't even say the name.
No, I can't even say it. But anyway, so they start barging each other, and before I know it, they just start swinging. But the girl that's in the car starts swinging at her.
What, swingers.
Yeah, and then freaking. Now they're all fighting. She nearly throws her into the stand with all the food.
Yeah.
So. And then the girl,
bitch fight.
Yeah, and obviously all the feathers are now. Feathers are coming off.
The girl's been knocked over, feathers out, titty out, everything, phone out, everything.
Oh no!
Yeah.
And then, do you know how I knew that the girl with the boyfriend could fight? Because you know when you dash someone on the floor, yeah. And you don't wait for them to get up. She started running and tried to knee her, innit? Flying knee, fam.
Yeah, flying knee and then try to fly.
So she's done this before,
What's the
bro.
boyfriend then?
So the boyfriend was separated. Like, he basically like pushed the other girl away.
Yeah.
But he was doing just enough to create distance. He wasn't like beating on the girl.
His girl's like, innit?
Yeah, he was kind of like.
Do you think that she would fist him up?
No,
I don't think so. But he knows his girl can handle herself.
Yeah.
Put it that way. Then she got dealt with.
Yeah.
She got dealt with. The girl that
carried
pushed
away.
In, she got dealt with, and everyone in the queue is like,
yeah.
That's what happened.
that's justice.
Yeah, fam.
How peak would it have been if the girl that was shoving her got beat up by the girl that got pushed in? Do you think someone else was on standby to beat her up?
No, yeah, the boyfriend would not have let that happen. But then, alright, so the girl's gone away. Everyone's gone resumed back to normal activities.
Can you be a part of a carnival pushing and get beat up?
No. Wait. Because what happened was everyone's obviously like waiting for their food now, and this girl, the one that pushed in and got dealt with, tried to come back and sneak attack the girl again. I think all she managed to do is like rip off her. Actually, no, she didn't rip off her wig. The boyfriend whipped off his own girl's wig, but by accident, innit?
Oh,
as part of the fight.
That accident?
So like he's trying to
because they're all tangled together.
They're all tangled together. He's trying to rip. He's ripped off his girl's wig.
Was the game was on paint?
They're alright.
They're alright. They were late.
They were late. I never forget. I digress here. I never forget. I went Canada with my nan and my little brother, my mum, and that. We went to see family out there. We went to one theme park. I can't remember what theme park it was.
So Wonderland.
It's got a huge.
Probably that Wonderland in it. Yeah,
probably Wonderland. Yeah. But my nan came on with me. I didn't know she had it in her. Bro. And she had her hat on. Like, she had a new era hat and she had her wig on. She didn't put. She didn't tie her wig down, innit? She didn't pin it down.
Yeah.
So I remember like Hat was going like this for. I was going like this.
Dancing in the wind, fam.
Throttling, fam.
Yeah.
And, like, you know when you see something happen in slow motion, and the hat just lifted, bro. And when it lifted, it took the whole wig with it. And I tried you know when you go like that.
You tried to reach for it.
My nan was walking through the whole theme park with a stocking. Like,
Oh,
she didn't even have a wig cap. It was a stocking.
Nah, it happens, man. It happens.
She was just walking around.
It
Like,
happens, fam.
I don't care.
Yeah.
But I was just looking at it like, Nan, you can't. Like,
You can't do it. Yeah, fam.
Wear a hoodie.
But that girl, she again got dealt with. How can you come back and sneak attack someone and get dealt with a second time? A second time.
you can't record it.
No, do you know what? See, this is my thing.
You know, I'm like, what Sean's like with his phone.
I'm not gonna lie. I had the thought, but I thought to myself, let me not be that guy that's like,
You're good for that.
Do you know what I mean?
Because I'm usually I'm being a hypocrite. Because usually when I see people take out their phone, I'm like, why are you recording?
Exactly. I didn't want to be that person.
That doesn't mean.
But I wish I did. I wish I did because this would have been funny, fam. It would have been funny. I know she got skin burns from being dashed on the asphalt, fam. Honestly.
You can't sneak attack someone, come back the second time and get dealt with again. There's no way. If you're gonna come back for a war the second time, you gotta win.
Bruised, man.
Yeah, and then she got carried away to go.
Got bruised even more by getting beaten up the second time.
Yeah.
What's scared of it?
She got dealt
I'm
with.
like Deontay Wilder, man.
Bro. But anyway, so fast forward, we went to
Fast forward a bit still, cause
we went to Scarlett's. And
Scarlett's
is a bar.
Scarlett's is a nice bar. It's opened up in Toronto recently. It's on I think it's King Street West.
Yeah.
And it's a nice kind of new bar. I know one of the bartenders that works in there, and
the bartender.
I know
Networking,
people,
fam. Networking, bro.
People.
That's good.
And then so I've said to her, like, is anything going on there tonight, or is it worth it? We were meant to go to another event the night before, the same night, but we couldn't get in because it was too busy or something. So we were like, oh right, let's go Scarlett's. It's around the corner. We've gone there now. And when we first got there, it was like, oh man, like, did we make a mistake? That's how I felt personally. I was like, did we make a mistake? Because it was a bit quiet. It was quiet.
And we rejected going somewhere else to go there.
And it's like,
the place popping or
the place. Well, the queue looked like it was all right, like it was going to be full, but I think they were charging like $30, which would have been probably about like £12.
No, a bit more.
Actually, no, it would have been more than that.
$30 is probably about 18, 19
Is it 18? Sorry, I'm doing the wrong thing.
And bearing in mind, we had a $5 ticket to get in, but because it was past 11:30, we couldn't get in.
So we've already paid for a ticket, but that's not valid.
So now not valid, yeah. Anyway, so we've gone to this other place called Scarlett's. It looked like it was alright. It was a little bit dry at first, but then it started picking up.
yeah. So what's going on now? What's happened?
We got ahead of ourselves, man.
Yeah.
We got so ahead of ourselves.
So
bro. we just started.
We got cocktails.
And
then we got another cocktail.
We started off with a rare nephew shot.
Yeah.
Shot,
The girl said you're mad.
But listen, don't ask why. Just listen.
She said to us, she said to us, you lot are crazy, yeah. We're like, yeah, we're on holiday, okay.
It was Joey, innit?
No,
I think
it was me actually.
You got me mashed up when me and Van got married. He was getting me ray shots.
Of course, fam. Of course, that's what he does, fam.
He does. So
But,
What work to do later, and you're making me want to go sleep. You know what I mean?
So we've ordered the ray shots now, taken the ray shots, had a cocktail was strong, had ray in it again. And then before, I don't know who
They
thought
might
we
get their
were.
ray imported from Jamaica, you know.
What?
It's close.
Yeah,
That's
it was
the proper
bro.
thing.
It was strong. When I tell you it was strong, it probably was. And then we started ordering, and then you know what my go-to is tequila, man.
See, this is my weakness. This is my weakness, fam. Tequila is my weakness. I would rather a race shot than tequila shot.
Yeah, you would. See, I like
You're
tequila.
moving mad.
I would rather a race shot than tequila shot.
Completely opposite.
But the thing is, out there, yeah,
was
out
mixing
there, I
the drinks.
don't know what to. So this is gonna make sense later on, yeah. But I don't know what tequila they were using. Now out there, I know like what's it called, Casamigos is quite a popular one over in like the States and Canada and stuff like that. So anyway, we're ordering shots, living the life, yeah, getting
Someone
France.
popping bottles.
Out there, going
Outside.
outside, burning it. You know,
Outside, easy.
what? So we ordered a couple of drinks now, and I'm fried. When I tell you, I'm fried. So I got the video. I've got to show you a lot of videos.
Yeah, fam. We're chatting shit, fam.
Chatting shit all night, and then
The bill
gets to about 2 o'clock now, and a lot of, if anyone doesn't know, in Toronto, a lot of the clubs close at 2 o'clock. It's kind of like a Shoreditch
vibe.
It's like Shoreditch
Okay,
kind of.
okay.
You got some clubs that like open late. What is it? What's it in Shoreditch or Dalston? Shelter. Closes to like opens to like 5. But most of the clubs there close at 2 o'clock. So it gets to 2 o'clock, and then obviously it's been on tab all night. So bartender, who's my friend, brings us the bill.
Oh, don't tell me that. I thought you knew what you was doing.
Tell me why. How much was it? It was about, I think it was $400.
$400, fam.
$400 on drink.
And we said that, fam. And the worst thing about it, yeah, we said this in an old episode where Toronto is a tipping culture. So on top of that 400, they then want 15% tip.
Shut up.
And add tax.
So normally like the tax is around 13%. So what you should do is that you should kind of tip in and around what the tax is.
So
that's a decent tip.
About 400,
about $400. Canadian dollars.
Canadian
They
dollars.
wanted an extra $60 on top of that.
Basically for the service.
Yeah.
For the service.
So like obviously like we were here trying to think, right, what did we order?
What did we do? So we thought we had a just like I looked at Sean and I was like, you know when you just see the bill and you're like, oh, we just got to pay it, man. Because the more we're standing around here, the more we're looking awkward, and it's just getting like a little bit embarrassing. Of
course,
it's embarrassing. You know what I mean? Because don't get me wrong, like I didn't want to pay it, but it gets to a point like, what are you gonna do?
Do you know what it was as well?
It
wasn't so much. No, but it wasn't so much that it was the paying. Yeah, it was the fact that we couldn't add up the amount of drinks we had. We was thinking, how did it get to
How
this
did it get to that? Because
how did it get to this much? It didn't make sense. If we actually popped bottles in that bar,
but
it made sense.
Clubs are like that because it's like that in London. Sometimes you get ahead of yourself and you're thinking, right.
No,
when
but
I'm
we
going out
yeah,
with
but
clients and stuff like that. Like they pay for it, innit? But
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
hear what it is at the end,
Yeah.
thinking,
No, it's
And I
easy
think
to get ahead of yourself.
where it was here as well, Dan, is that when we got the bill, the way that they split up the bill wasn't making sense to us because they kind of split as a done it on a food tab, but it was drink, like it was a bit strange. But then she explained she explained it to us and it did all make sense.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
problem was that the drinks were expensive. The shots were $18 each.
Yeah. So a cocktail is
What are you
about
telling me?
no, but so a cocktail is like $18. But then obviously we thought, all right, if we get shots over here, it's like shots will be like less, innit?
Yeah, that's right.
No,
Shots are still-
$18,
depends where you go
fam.
yeah.
So it's $18 there,
yeah,
man.
and they must have been giving us
$18.
a proper tequila or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, because the way that touched us, boy.
Oh my goodness!
Wait, I was on the floor. Like when I got back, I'm just on the floor. You know, you open up the belt, and I'm just on the floor, rolling on the floor. Innit? Yeah,
I
fam.
ordered something like 45 wings or something like that.
Oh yeah, you got the 40. Oh my days! Tell them how much the 45 wings was.
$80.
$80.
You don't have money to blow out.
No, I didn't.
$80, bro. When I said, I was like, oh my.
The thing is, yeah, with
Why'd you
Canada,
order 45 wings?
I was hungry as hell, man. I came something. I could skip half to him.
Yeah. And then you got a pizza as well, innit?
What?
I was hungry as hell.
Yeah, man.
I think the thing is with Canada is that like certain things are quite cheap, but then it's the other things. It's things like
That
the
don't
tips.
sound cheap to me, bro.
I know it doesn't, but you know what? So it's the tax on top of everything. Because like for example, if you went into Zara in like Canada, you'll see the price on the tag, and you're like, yeah, I'm saving,
well.
I'm
Like
saving a
England
little,
is added in.
saving a little
exactly.
£5-10. You get to the till, and they're like, oh yeah, that will be 15 more than the tag itself is the tax. So that's what catches you out with certain things.
man.
But yeah, man.
Sounds like you lot had a blast.
No,
bro.
we did, man. I mean, because we even went. We met some friends out there.
Yep.
Yeah,
met some friends out there. Went out with them. We got a couple bottles when we was out as well. I think we even enjoyed it to the point where what do we get? You know when you get that they bring out the
board.
the bottle girls bring out the board and all that and
yeah.
sparklers and all that. And what did you put in?
Top boys from London.
Top boys from London.
Yes, living the dream.
Was it Croydon boys?
And everything else.
That would be so silly, fam. So silly.
It was so
But yeah, man.
Because you know we don't normally do things like that.
But it was fun, man. It was fun. Like we we enjoyed, man.
Yeah. The weather was
The weather was hot. The Niagara Falls was beautiful.
Yeah,
Niagara Falls.
Oh, Niagara Falls at night. And they turn on the lights as well.
Oh, that was.
They start changing the colors, making it look like, you know, the Canadian flag and the American flag and things like that.
What an experience! What an experience!
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was a great trip. Thankfully our flight back was direct, so we didn't go through all of that. But I will never do a connected flight to Asia. Unless I'm going to Asia or something, and you have to kind of do a connected flight. Then fair. But nah, I'm not.
Man.
Not again, man.
But yeah, man, it was a great experience, man. It was good, man.
I got one more thing to say.
Yeah.
It's calm. We'll go one day. I got one more thing to say. If anyone does go to Toronto, there's a place called 𝐸 Champagne.
Oh,
you should go there. Because it's such an.
Is that where we went? I know what.
Is that the $18 per shot? Please?
No, that's called Scarlett's. Watch out for that one. But
so
𝐸 Champagne is like, it's more like an experience, but it's one of those things where they kind of. I don't want to explain it too much to give away where it is. You kind of got to experience yourself, but. Yeah, that's the first time I'd actually had oysters properly.
Can you say it's a speakeasy?
It's a speakeasy.
Yeah.
So
go Google a speakeasy if you don't know what that is.
So it kind of they got all secret doors and blah blah blah, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was a really nice place.
And you exit through a different exit.
Yeah.
Exit through there. They say to you can't take your phone or take pictures after this point.
Yeah,
stuff.
It's good.
It's kind of like it almost feels like those private members clubs kind of when they take you through. Yeah, a bit mysterious, but it's a good experience. It's a good experience, man. Yeah. But we had a great time.
Yeah, Joey enjoyed, man. Saw the CN Tower and that. Went in the CN Tower.
Did you walk on the glass?
Yeah. I got a video of him
I
actually.
walked on the glass shed and all of a sudden my legs started shaking.
Jelly, fam.
I can't lie because that is high.
Because take away the glass, nothing stopping you, fam. You're dying before you hit the ground, bro.
That's a heart attack.
You know, you're dying before you hit the ground.
Before I hit the ground.
No, it's mad. You can have private events there as well.
Yeah. Someone had a private event up there.
That's mad.
But yeah, man.
Yes, lads.
But yeah, just before we wrap up as well, shout out 𝐸 Customs, one of the guys that we met out there. You know, that's his business out there. If you ever need a tailored suit, I was just saying a tailored suit to fit everything. Everything.
Yeah.
Like this will fit your calf if you got, you know, anything, fam. It fits
so the quality of the suit.
The quality of it.
But did you actually get suits to take home?
No, we didn't get suits. I wish. We did get some stuff. We did get some stuff, and we got measured as well. We got measured, and it was efficient, fam.
If you want to get a suit.
Yeah.
𝐸 Customs.
So he dealt with us proper, fam. But yeah. That's 𝐸 Customs out in Etobicoke. Is that still under Toronto?
It's technically Toronto. Well, yeah.
Etobicoke is the place, by the way.
Area. But yeah, shout out Mark, man.
Yeah, shout out man like Mark.
Yeah, we love Mark.
And all the rest of them, we got Mark, Marv. We got Mark. We got Marv. We got
San. We got
TJ,
David, Gary, all of them, man. All of them, man. Still,
they showed us around.
They showed us around. They showed us love, man. I can't lie.
Yeah,
showed us around.
Yo, baby.
But yeah,
big up Lexi as well. You took us around.
Lexington, fam. Yeah, man. Yeah. She was outstanding as always.
Outstanding. Tall guy.
Outstanding as always. Yeah, she was out of action towards the end, but it's okay, fam. It's okay. She done so well.
She did. Well done.
But yeah, man.
But yeah, you've been here with another episode, man. Come to the end,
man.
That's just a Canada episode.
That's just Canada. There was so much. There's so many things to talk about.
Yeah, I think we haven't even covered a lot.
You got to tell me everything later.
Yeah, man. I think if you guys ever want to know anything specific about the trip as well, hit us up, man, because you know we'll be able to get into an in-depth conversation about it, because obviously time's a bit limited here. But yeah, man, it was a great trip.
Well needed.
Happy to hear about it. I'm sorry about that girl that got punch up as well.
No, I'm not sorry, fam. She deserved it, fam.
She
deserved it. I'm sorry.
That's what you're gonna get.
She deserved it.
So when they say chat shit, get banged.
Straight, fam. If you don't hear, you must feel.
Twice,
fam. But yeah, man. So you've come to the end of the episode.
Yeah, man. You've been here with Aaron.
Here with a man like Sharpz. Been here with
Man,
DC. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Well, actually,
Sorry,
I
jumped the gun differently.
Our guests will do it differently this way.
Yeah.
Joey
Joey Bazzino.
Lorenzo Levy. You call me whatever you want to call
Lorenzo
me.
Levy.
Cool.
It's giving all the aliases, fam.
Aliases, man. But Joey, thank you again, bro. Thank you for coming, and thank you for being with us on the trip as well, man.
Yeah, 100%.
We created a lot of memories together.
It was it's a lifetime experience, man.
Joey didn't want to leave.
I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave.
This guy
leaving people behind.
will go out into the street and just breathe the fresh air. Be like,
Joseph was up at like 6 every morning.
yeah.
Going for a walk.
Just went for a walk, went for this, just up. You know your body clock's different as well.
Yeah.
That's good, you know. I wish my body clock was like that.
Moving like one cat, fam. But yeah, and then man like
DCB,
AKA
Chargy D,
AKA
Angle Man Dan.
You're done now,
You're
yeah.
done
under the
now.
sycamore tree.
Under the
Yes,
sycamore tree.
we out.
So yeah, just hold on. So actually, do it. I'll do it.
Clap.
Bro, I'll make you something, bro. Am I moving mad?
Yeah. You trying to run it now?
Not yet.